DA Fani Willis is finding herself in a world of trouble right now, likely headed for an indictment. Let me get you up to speed on everything that's happened. We haven't thought about Fani Willis in a long time. The Trump investigation certainly has stalled out. Fani Willis has been recused from being involved in that Fulton County Trump prosecution. But it doesn't end there. The cover up is getting a lot deeper for Fani Willis, and the problems are continuing to grow. Right now, Fani Willis has Congress breathing down her neck for records which she is refusing to comply with. That's something that's going to wind up with a contempt charge, which can be a federal felony, ultimately, if you continue to refuse to provide records. But not only that, a Fulton County judge fined Fani Willis $54,000 for failing to turn over records during the Nathan Wade investigation. Now, here's why that's vitally important. First, remember, Fani Willis is still in office as the district attorney. Shocking, right? She gets recused because of a conflict of interest. You really had one job, prosecute ethically, and she failed to do that, but she still retains her office. She needs to be impeached immediately. But the second thing is that she's still spending public funds involved in a lot of these investigations that are related to her and her misconduct, which means Fulton County continues to fit the bill. Here's why that's incredibly problematic. First, Fani Willis is essentially defending herself in these investigations, her own wrongful conduct. That's not something that the taxpayers of Fulton County should pay for. But the other thing is she's continuing to cover up some misdeeds that are currently being investigated. Right now, they're looking into her for seizing the funds of people who are under investigation, using those dollars as public dollars, and in some cases, allegedly misusing those public funds for her own personal gain and the personal gain of her friends. Now, of course, those are just the allegations. That's what's being investigated, but it's something that's going to be looked into, and it's something that Congress is looking into right now. And here's what tells us that Fani may not be clean in this investigation. She's refusing to produce the records. She's refusing to provide records related to Nathan Wade and that issue. She's refusing to provide records to Congress. She's refusing to answer questions. She will end up getting indicted, not even as a result of the underlying conduct, although that certainly may happen, but as a result of the cover up that she's currently engaged in, and as a result of the misuse of public funds for political gain. Fani Willis is facing a lot of problems right now. This story is going to continue to unravel. My name is Ron Chapman. I'm a federal criminal defense attorney, but primarily I seek out and root out public corruption and the misuse of our justice system. If you want to hear some interesting stories, stay tuned to all of this on Fani Willis, but also stay tuned because we got a lot of more interesting stuff coming your way. Feel free to click subscribe if you like the content. Would love for you to give me a like and reach out if you have any questions.